Welcome back to AFT Die Season 6. It is round 13. We've got 4 more rounds after this round. And then it's the finals. All right, let's go to the first game of the round, and that is match of the round, Melbourne versus Carlton at the MCG. Let's go to the first quarter. First quarter's done. We've got Melbourne kicking 4 goals 4 and Carlton 4 goals 5. So Carlton are in front by 1 point. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, we've got Melbourne in front at halftime. They kicked 3 goals 6 to Carlton 1 goal 6. And Melbourne are 11 points up at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Melbourne, they've kicked 3 goals 5 to Carlton 1 goal 4. And it is out to 24 points now, Melbourne's way at 3-quarter time. Let's go to the last quarter. And the last quarter, Carlton, they kicked 5 goals 1 to Carlton 3 goals 2. But in the end, Melbourne have won by 13 points. Melbourne final scores 13-17-95 to Carlton 11-16-82. All right, let's go to the next game. It is North Melbourne versus Fremantle at MRVL Stadium. First quarter's done. North Melbourne, they kicked 3 goals 4, 22 to Fremantle 1-5-11. Okay, North Melbourne are up by 11 points at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Fremantle, they kicked 5 goals 6 to North Melbourne 2 goals 1. And Fremantle are up by 12 points at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, North Melbourne, they kicked 5 goals 1 to Fremantle 3 goals 4. And at 3-quarter time, Fremantle are up by 3 points, 69-66. Let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, North Melbourne have won by 4 points. They kicked 6 goals 1 to Fremantle 4 goals 6. Final scores, North Melbourne 16-7-103 to Fremantle 13-21-99. All right. Let's go to the next game. It is Hawthorn versus Geelong at MRVL Stadium. We've got Hawthorn kicking 6 goals 5, 41 to Geelong 1-5-11. Hawthorn are up by 30 points at quarter time. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Geelong, they've kicked 3 goals 6 to Hawthorn 1 goal 5. 17 points up, Hawthorn at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Hawthorn, they kicked 3 goals 3 to Geelong 1 goal 6. Hawthorn are up by 26 points. Let's go to the last quarter. And the last quarter, Geelong, they kicked 3 goals 1 to Hawthorn 2-3. But in the end, Hawthorn have won by 22 points. Hawthorn final score 12-16-88 to Geelong 8-18-66. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Adelaide Crows versus St Kilda at Adelaide Oval. We've got Adelaide kicking 3 goals 1-19 to St Kilda 2-6-18. 1 point the difference. Adelaide's way. Second quarter, St Kilda, they kicked 2 goals 1 to Adelaide 1-3. St Kilda are up by 3 points at halftime. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Adelaide, they've kicked 2 goals 6 to St Kilda 1-6. And at 3-quarter time, Adelaide are up by 3 points. St Kilda are going for 11 wins in a row. All right, let's go to the last quarter to see who wins. And in the end, St Kilda have won by 19 points. They've got their 11th win in a row. They kicked 4-5 to Adelaide 1-1. Final scores, Adelaide 7-11. 53 to St Kilda, 9-18-78. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Essendon versus Richmond at MRVL Stadium. Richmond, they kick 6 goals, 2 to Essendon, 2-3. Richmond are up by 23 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Richmond, they kick 5 goals, 5 to Essendon, 3 goals, 5. And at halftime, Essendon are down by 35 points. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Richmond, they kick 6 goals, 4 to Essendon, 1 goal, 1. It is 68 points the difference. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Richmond, they kick 4-3 to Essendon, 1-6. And in the end, Richmond have won by 83 points. Final scores, Essendon 7-15-57 to Richmond 21-14, 140. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Western Bulldogs versus Brisbane at MRVL Stadium. We've got Brisbane kicking 3 goals, 5 to Western Bulldogs, 2 goals, 6. Brisbane are up by 5 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, Brisbane have won it by 2 points. They kick 3 goals, 6 to Bulldogs, 3-4. 7 points of difference at halftime, Brisbane's way. Third quarter. Third quarter, Brisbane, they kick 6 goals, 5 to Western Bulldogs, 3 goals, 3. 27 points the difference at 3-quarter time. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Bulldogs, they kicked 2 goals, 3 to Brisbane, 1-5. In the end, Brisbane have won by 23 points. Western Bulldogs kicked 10 goals, 16, 76 to Brisbane, 13, 21, 99. All right, let's go to the next game. It is Gold Coast versus Collingwood at Metricon Stadium. We've got Collingwood, they kick 6 goals, 5 to Gold Coast, 5-4. 7 points the difference. Quarter time, Collingwood's way. Second quarter, Collingwood, they kick 6 goals, 1 to Gold Coast, 4 goals, 5. Collingwood are 15 points up at half time. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, we've got Gold Coast, they kick 5-4 to Collingwood, 1-2. And Gold Coast are up by 11 points. All right, let's go to the last quarter. And in the end, Gold Coast have won by 6 points. Collingwood, they kick 4 goals, 5 to Gold Coast, 3 goals, 6. But in the end, Gold Coast have won by 1 goal. Gold Coast final score 17-19, 121 to Collingwood, 17-13, 115. All right, let's go to the next game. It is GWS Giants versus Port Adelaide at Giants Stadium. We've got Port Adelaide, they kick 3 goals, 4 to GWS, 1-3. Port Adelaide are 13 points up, second quarter. Port Adelaide, they kick 5 goals, 2 to GWS, 2-3. Port Adelaide are up by 5 goals, 30 points, 54-24, third quarter. GWS, they've kicked 5-4 to GWS, 2 goals, 6. And GWS are down by 14 points. Let's go to the last quarter. Last quarter, Port Adelaide, they kick 6 goals, 3 to GWS, 5 goals, 1. But in the end, Port Adelaide have won by 22 points. GWS final score 13-11-89 to Port Adelaide, 16-15, 111. All right, let's go to the last game of the round. It's Sydney versus West Coast Eagles. First quarter's done for Sydney versus West Coast Eagles. Sydney 5 goals, 5 to 3-5. Sydney are up by 12 points. Let's go to the second quarter. Second quarter, West Coast, they've kicked 2 goals, 2 to Sydney, 1-1. It's 5 points the difference at half time. Sydney 42 to West Coast 37. Let's go to the third quarter. Third quarter, Sydney, they've kicked 3 goals 6 to West Coast Eagles 2 goals 6. And at 3-quarter time, West Coast are down by 11 points. Let's go to the last quarter, see who wins. And Sydney have won by 16 points. They kicked 2 goals 1 to West Coast 1-2 in that last quarter. Final scores, Sydney Swans 11-13-79 to West Coast Eagles 8-15-63. Well, that concludes round 13. What a round it was. In the match of the round, Melbourne beat Carlton, which puts Melbourne in the top 4. And Richmond, they had a big win over Essendon by 83 points. The 2 informed sides at the moment, well, 3 sides is St Kilda, Richmond, and Brisbane Lions. So Brisbane, they've won 5 in a row. St Kilda have won 11 in a row, and Richmond have won 4 in a row. And the match of the round in round 14 will be the Tigers versus the Lions at the MCG. And as we see it, Richmond are the #1 offense and defense team in the competition. And they're sitting second on the ladder, just 2 games behind St Kilda. So Richmond have got the best percentage in the competition. And it could well be St Kilda, Richmond in a grand final. But long time to go so far. All right, that's it. We'll see you on Thursday, the 5th of September, 2024 for round 14. We'll see you next time.